Hey, alright, welcome to what is hopefully going to be the first episode of potentially something we'd like to keep doing in the future. We're calling this POPCAST. So what it is the four of us, and potentially, if we keep doing this, more people as we go.
Guests here and there.
Yeah, you know, some of our friends, some buddies, are going to get them in, and we're just going to talk about stuff that we think's important, stuff that we think's cool, funny, and interesting. And that's why we're calling it POPCAST. It's whatever is pop culture and related to that. So yeah, starting off going around the table, introducing ourselves.
Alright, I'll go first. My name's Evan.
Oh, you go first.
I'm Aaron.
Really?
I'm Trevor.
And I guess I'm your host, Andrew Hartley.
Oh.
What?
Are you the host or not?
Perhaps.
Is that just your self-proclaimed title?
Yeah, I took that title right now. Just stole this idea from everyone else.
Well, since no one else claimed it.
I'm executive.
I might as well.
I'm the executive producer, so.
He's just...
Aaron, go wait in the car.
Just go in the car, Aaron.
As we established earlier, wait in the car, Aaron.
So, anyways, while Aaron goes and waits in the car, actually, apparently he's just checking on the camera.
This is a good start.
Yeah, great stuff. Anyways, so, I figure, the idea behind this show, hopefully, is that what we'll do, like I said, is we'll talk about important and interesting things to people our age that are inside, our generation. And so, I think one of the really interesting things going on right now that we've seen in the news is this idea of net neutrality. So, if we want to start off, does anyone want to give just a really brief summary of what that... You're looking smug as shit.
You go.
Me?
Yeah.
So, you're looking smug. You explain it.
No, you can.
All right,
I was looking smug because I was going to throw it on you.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right. So, basic idea of what net neutrality is that it's something really important to people our age and,
It has to do with the internet.
Yeah. So, if you don't know what the internet is, it's kind of a
But
deal.
our internet.
So, internet service providers, depending on where you live, that could be Comcast, Verizon, or, Time Warner.
Move.
Yeah. Apparently we have...
All of them.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure that's gone.
I don't think anyone likes the internet service
I think they
provider.
just
They
bought
merged
it.
with that one.
So, depending on who your internet service provider is, net neutrality, it's them, the internet service providers, lobbying the Federal Communications Committee, the FCC, to allow them to establish what they want to call a two-tiered system. So, depending on who it is, depending on where you live, it could be Comcast, Verizon, Time Warner, it just depends. What they want to do is take this two-tiered system and make it so you have to pay for essentially faster internet. And it's not just you, it's also the companies that provide services and content on the internet.
So, like, Google, Netflix, YouTube. Well, YouTube and Google are the same thing.
Yeah.
But
Facebook, Twitter, Netflix, all these huge
All the
companies.
websites that you probably use.
Yeah, the things you sit around all day
you're
on.
on the computer right now. Yeah. That.
Those things. It's pretty much, they're going to charge those companies more to get access to that faster internet, and that's really not good. What it does...
Pretty much to get us their site faster. So,
Yeah.
like, when you're waiting for your website to load, it'll be faster or slower depending on whether that website paid X service provider to deliver it to you faster.
So, pretty much, we're all getting screwed by this. Even if you haven't heard a lot about it in the news, highly recommend you look up what you can about net neutrality. And I don't know if it's still open on the FCC's website, but if it is, you might still be able to go and post comments.
Isn't it open until like September?
It's like 120 days. I don't know when it was open, but that's for how long that is.
Yeah, so if it's still open, really recommend go and do that. Research what you can about net neutrality.
We'll put something in the notes.
Yeah, for when you're done with this video, what we'll do is in the description, in the notes. I don't know YouTube.
We
stuff,
could link
so.
the John Oliver video.
Yeah, we'll post links to a really good video by John Oliver. He has a really great segment on net neutrality, and also
He's a comedian.
he is.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
No one knows who that is, Aaron.
I mean, I probably wouldn't know who that is.
I don't know
Like,
who
if
that
someone brought it up, like,
I didn't know.
let's say someone brought it up in 10 days, and I was like, yeah, like, I think John Oliver's hilarious. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I would know who that
But
is.
you watch
no
The
idea
Daily
John
Show.
Oliver is.
That would go.
And anyways, John Oliver, really damn funny guy. Has a great segment on this. Also, we'll link to a video by PBS Idea Channel. The host there, Mike Brugnetta, makes a really good argument for why internet should be considered either a common carrier or a public utility.
Similar to water, gas,
Bus
phone.
services,
Yeah.
just kind of depends. Yeah, phone lines. Because really, the argument is that some people think is that it should be considered a common carrier, like phone service, because can you really imagine your life without internet? I mean, we can't really function without phones.
I wouldn't even say it's inconvenient. It literally you
it's
can't.
Necessary.
Yeah, it's almost necessary at the point where
it'd be debilitating not to have it.
Exactly. Your life is hindered by it. Exactly.
You really can't you can't keep up on the job market. I think for the past month, me at work, if I want to find out my work schedule, I just check it on the internet.
Yeah.
I want to check, my status there. I mean,
I do use the internet to look up the training videos for my job.
Yeah, a lot of classes for students, especially they put assignments on their website, their homework on their website.
The syllabus is online.
Yeah, syllabus.
So basically, internet is kind of essential, and so the idea is that the internet is so important that it should be a common carrier. But this isn't really the argument of net neutrality. Net neutrality is that all data being transferred from one place to another should be treated equally and not put on this two-tier system that would basically not only require larger companies to spend more money to access this service, but also us on our lower levels. And it would keep people like us, if this was 10 years ago, we would host this kind of video on our own website, and we would try and make our own service. Now we can just put it on YouTube, and so that's easy. But
thank you.
God bless YouTube. But companies now, the idea is, I think in the video we will link to the John Oliver video. He actually kind of talks about, or not the John Oliver, the Mike Ornetta video. Yeah, the PBS video. He makes a very good point in saying that, large companies like YouTube, Netflix, etc., Facebook can't afford to pay this. But if you have the hypothetical
next big idea, if Facebook starts going down, Reddit starts going down, it's always happened. Something's got to come and take it. Something doesn't have to, but something usually comes and takes its
another
place.
Service is going to come up,
and that's what might not be able to pop up if no one can pay this.
Yeah, if
delivery speed.
A startup, if some kid in his parents' basement, kind of doing what we're trying to do, but with something awesome like the next Facebook.
A lot better.
If they're trying to make their own kind of service, put their own kind of mark out there, they might not be able to pay that, and so that really sucks because it's not just them not getting their business out there; it's kind of depriving us of a potentially really badass service. All right,
like Facebook, because we all know it's dead. So we need a new Facebook.
Anyways,
I wouldn't say. They have their own stock.
They have their own stock, but it's only old people and adults use it now.
I'm constantly on it.
Really?
I check Facebook probably every day.
Puts pictures. People who take pictures love Facebook because they can share their pictures.
Yeah,
everyone else is nobody makes statuses anymore.
If we're talking about
no one makes statuses anymore.
I hate what the only statuses I see are girls who are overly emotional who just. Yes. I'm just oh, I don't care. Oh my God, why don't you go talk to your friends?
I remember one time in middle school, you're trying to talk to everybody, be cool. I posted something like, OMG, so bored. Someone talked to me like that.
Yeah.
Really stupid. My aunt replied in 30 seconds. God. I was love you, Trevor Ober. I don't care. It wasn't for you.
Let's just talk about Tinder.
Let's talk about Tinder.
All right, Tinder.
Tinder really has nothing to do with being online. Well, no, it's on your phone.
Through the internet.
Yeah.
But
okay, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying.
But Tinder's funny.
I think have we all at least messed around on it?
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
for sure.
For those of you who don't know, Tinder's an app where you basically swipe left or right depending on if you think the person
is hot or you think you like their profile or whatever. It's 5 pictures and
it's almost like a dating website, but not
really dumb.
It's more like a hookup website.
It is a hookup website.
That's I
if
think
you want it to be, pretty much that's why it was made, though.
I don't think any of us.
Its purpose was for people to meet each other.
And what do people do when they meet each other?
It's like how everyone turned Snapchat into something that it wasn't supposed to be. Snapchat was supposed to be cute and fun, and then everyone's just okay, nudes.
I feel like that's. I think
it's more of a stereotype.
Okay,
so with Snapchat,
what Snapchat?
Tinder, Snapchat?
No, Snapchat
has this really.
I don't think sure.
It happens.
Okay, I think the minority is that. All right. On Snapchat, the minority of people are the ones who send titty pictures or whatever.
Basically.
So you're
I
saying,
mean,
like
it's
it's
just
minorities send
No.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The blacks on Snapchat are terrible. Get them out of here.
Yeah, that's just your racist imagination.
Not the majority of people on Snapchat use it for nude pictures.
Yeah, I
The
send
majority of people on Tinder think it's a joke. Think it's just
Yeah, like every conversation, every girl that I've been matched up with, the conversation dies in about 2 sentences. And what I'm saying is it's worthless.
I'm just saying,
it's pretty worth
But
it.
you know what? It's time killer.
I got matched
Really?
with someone
It's
who
pretty funny, though.
made a profile for their dog because I was just going through hitting.
You got matched with a dog?
Yeah, got matched with a dog.
I'm sorry.
And it was just someone putting pictures of a dog.
What?
And
I'm starting to see a lot of I'm starting to see a lot of like just joke accounts, like spam
Yeah,
accounts, like
a lot of
penguins,
them.
dogs, like just like hideous, like the whole you swipe and it's like just
And
ugly
those-
faces or something.
They know like so many people. All they do is just hit like.
Yeah.
You see how many matches they can get.
That's what happened to me. It's not like I have some saying I don't talk about for dogs.
I see. I actually try and it doesn't work
That was
out.
a cute dog.
Just be a potato account. Please, let's make a potato account.
It's gonna get so many
So,
like,
you like
right
potatoes.
swipes. Is that liking it? Is swiping right?
Right is
Like you're swiping from
left
right
is
to
bad.
left.
Yeah.
That's bad. Yeah.
Swiping from right to
Right to
left is
left.
bad. Like
Oh,
if you're
left to
swiping
right.
right,
So many people are going to swipe left to right for that potato then.
why are you saying
Why
left?
don't you
Just
just say they're gonna like
swipe
it?
right.
Yeah, they're all like it.
Everybody.
They like that potato.
Nobody
Who
does it.
wouldn't want to have a relationship?
Show me
with
your
potato?
boobs.
I think we all have pretty good relationships with potatoes.
Should make a profile for Captain Falcon.
Show me your
I
boobs.
think Smash Brothers bleeds into every conversation.
I mean,
regardless.
we play
we
it.
just played him for 4 hours.
That's true.
Did we?
That's
We play it.
so yeah. Prior to the recording of this, I'm pretty sure we've been going at it for about 4 or 5 hours.
Going
At
at it.
least.
I
I
mean,
would say
we
5.
went at it over here. We went at it over there.
We're just smashing each other hardcore.
Captain, kill
And-
yourself.
And Hartley knows how to make things sound gay.
Yep. You're welcome. So, anyways, we were saying we were talking about Snapchat or Tinder. We're going to Smash Brothers.
Before we got sidetracked from this sidetracked conversation.
Yeah. So you don't think you think it's the minority of people on Snapchat are
Yes.
using it for nudes,
Yeah.
and you think it's the majority?
I think it's like half and half.
I don't know about that.
Like,
Okay. I think it's earned itself the reputation that Tinder rightfully earned itself.
Yeah.
I think Snapchat it has a bad reputation for being like.
See, I don't think it has a bad rap though. I mean,
I don't
like
think it
there
has
are
a-
We
people.
don't see it that way, but I think a
Yeah.
lot of people look at it because we
I
all
know
use it
that-
for the way it's supposed to be used,
No,
to
I-
keep up with friends.
No, I definitely think though. There are articles.
You don't, no.
Aaron, shut up! I'm talking.
Go away in the car.
There are people who use it for that, but some people use it for both. Whenever it comes up, they're just like, all right, this is a way to do that. But like, yes, I mean, it's like us. We just Snapchat our friends' dumbass faces. Like, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
but I
pretty
mean,
much. It's
Videos
like
of
99%
ourselves
of it.
peeing. So.
It's like you.
Robbie.
Robbie.
No, it's
Robbie?
Robbie.
you've done pooping Snapchats to me, I believe.
But I
You're
never,
sick, Harley.
I never, you never
it
see
like a
anything.
video of your butthole?
No, you never see anything other than my face.
Let's not-
Never see anything other than my face.
Wait, are you talking? But it's like
Snapchat's
you're in
while
the
they're
act. Are you talking about like Snapchats while you're
look at all
pooping?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's constant. Even to girls, and they don't.
Oh,
know
all
it.
the time.
Oh God.
Yeah,
all the
no, it's
time.
like close-ups. I don't like. Oh, look, I'm taking a
Evan,
shit.
just like let's show everything. My pants are down.
No, it's like it's usually this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's your profile.
Yeah, no, I mean like just like I mean just, like straight up on my face. Like I'm like like cuddling my phone while I do that, and then I get off the toilet and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like on the computer. Like then I'm out here like.
So to any girl who's ever Snapchatted Evan, more likely than not,
100%.
it's 100%.
I
not
probably while Snapchatting you.
true romantic.
You know what? Probably be tonight too. So.
So yeah, this is being recorded on August 11th. So if you Snapchat Evan on August 11th, expect that. That's probably what you're gonna get.
Why are you checking it in the middle of a conversation?
I figured the pooping part would get cut out.
No.
Yeah, but the camera's like can't handle this.
I'm picking and choosing.
The camera's like.
Wait till
Hold on.
wait till you
Not
get
the
to a
intended
dead
use
point.
of this podcast.
Wait till you get
Wait
till you get to a dead point. I don't care about Tinder
I
anymore.
think
It's coming.
Anyways, okay, so I was thinking while we were talking about that, Tinder and Snapchat, all that stuff. Do you guys think like that's like kind of the new social media we're gonna have? Is that like?
Like, are you talking about like
really-
strictly phone?
Well, no. I mean, I think we're gonna transition to that anyways. But I think because my personal belief is we're not gonna have personal computers for much longer. I think it's all gonna move to handheld.
I don't know because
maybe for work, but I think for personal pleasure,
I don't know because I mean I feel like computers will always be like so much a step ahead of phones that why would we get rid of computers? We can make computers. I bet iPads will be as powerful as the laptop I have.
Right.
Eventually, but like I would always choose the most powerful thing I can have access to, which would be my laptop or my PC. Like
I think that's just the difference between you and me because I would gladly take something like my phone, which is less powerful than my laptop, because of the convenience behind it. Like I think
convenience is gonna
think
rocket forward in front of like just pure strength of it.
I mean, I understand that, but I mean, but I guess I'm saying that though because I like editing. I like making movies and stuff.
Yeah,
So it's like I need power. I need
Yeah,
power.
people like you that have a reason to have a computer, like need it for something, are gonna keep using it. But like I think for like a good majority of the summer, my computer's been broken. It got fixed.
And have you
pretty
felt
fast.
like you missed it at all?
I haven't turned. I think today was the first time in a month I've tried turning it on. To be honest,
I would like
because
that.
I have an awesome Galaxy S5, and this thing
I'll plug. Pay us.
Yeah, Samsung. If you want to be a sponsor of this.
Yeah, Samsung executive just. No.
Like just because we mentioned him, he asked to watch. He's like, "What is this?"
It just
Yeah.
These are like 20-year-old kids. This. He's gonna buy a new computer.
Still
Game and Watch.
It's a dream to table flip. Anyway,
Did I tell you I
table
saw
flip.
that? Like I legit.
you saw a table flip.
Was it
in
at
real
work?
life.
What? No. Okay.
don't
Okay.
know.
This is the
Game and
story.
watched.
Yes,
No.
he Game and Watch.
Game and Watch, like
Okay, so there was a. I was at a local.
No one's gonna understand that reference.
A local concert though. I was at a local concert, and there's this huge guy.
Freaking hipster.
And no, he was gigantic, like
Dude.
bigger than
you-
you, Hartley. Like
No, you like I was at a local concert. Continue.
you. But okay, so I was at this concert. This huge guy, just like loud and rowdy, and like if the band told him to do something, he would totally do it.
Oh, that's awesome!
So, like the band would be like, oh, and this one old band just went up, and they were just like complete dicks. So this place isn't fucking rowdy enough. Yada yada yada. I was like, and I was so exhausted. I was like ready to go. Then there's chicks sitting at this table, like one of those like just fold out tables. So he walked, like the guy's like, if you're not standing up in like 5 seconds, I don't remember the dude's Adam or something. He's gonna go flip your table. I'm like, yeah, right. Adam walks over to it. That's his name. Now.
This guy has
No, I think
he
he's
walks like
actually
this.
Yeah, it's fucking huge. I mean, like, he's gigantic. So he takes all the ladies' purses off the table, puts them down gently, walks back.
I think just getting in there is enough to get him thrown out.
No, but that doesn't matter. Like, I'll explain that afterwards. So he walks back. He walks back to wherever he was, like far away. Charges it and just goes, just flips it over. Like it just like they had drinks and they went everywhere. And then you know what? Though I heard that day shows aren't allowed at that venue anymore. It's because of Adam. Like not because of that situation, but I like my friends were like, yeah, he kept doing that. And I was like,
the only problem I have with that is why do you need the running start? Like, was he not just man enough to just
no, honestly, made it a little bit. Like in hindsight,
made it better.
In hindsight, I was kind of pissed off because I was like, "What a dick! This band's I'm ready to leave." But now I'm thinking about it. It was hilarious because he just it was like your dream of like the.
Yeah, you're the only one I haven't seen Guardians.
I mean, sorry, I don't like watching movies at the theaters.
Okay, now this is what we were going to talk about. Guardians of the Galaxy. Go see this movie. Is that really your only reason you ever seen it? Is you don't like seeing movies in theaters?
Well, that's not really why. I'm just not as interested in it as really. The thing is, I don't watch enough TV to be like, oh, that movie looks awesome. And also, I can just wait till it's on DVD. Because this is my reasoning. I'm a film major. And I love movies as much as the next guy, whatever. But I feel like going to see them in theaters is a waste of money. It's
Really? You don't like the experience, like the
No,
nuance of it?
I don't like that because
Don't believe it.
I don't believe in it.
Straight up don't
Okay,
believe in
it costs about
Don't believe this.
$9, $10, $11 to go to
It's like a unicorn.
like prime time, whatever. Like
That's why you go to Greenwood Mall and get in free.
Yeah.
What?
Just walk. You just walk in. You ever done that before?
no.
Oh.
We're doing this.
Oh yeah, like when they're not out in front. Probably shouldn't.
We're not condoning.
Please don't steal, but
Do this.
movie prices are dumb.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like Greenwood Mall, whenever they're not out in front, and they're just selling tickets at the counter.
The
just like
drive-in.
just
Let's be cops. Let's be cops. Sneak in. All right.
The wait.
All right.
What?
You know,
You said
but-
yes, we're doing it.
All right, whatever. So,
anyways,
okay, I
you
don't
don't like
I don't like
movies.
I don't like the experience because it costs so much to get in. $9, $10, $11. I can just wait months, buy
You
it,
do
and
it
watch
all.
it infinite times at my house.
You do a matinee. Go in the middle of the day, like
Yeah,
on like
but that-
Wednesday,
that-
it's like
I mean,
$7.
That's still a lot of
still
money.
$7.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still $7.
that's a whole meal.
And here's another thing I don't like about it though. It's
like $4 an hour
It's a
entertainment.
big screen. Yes, it's a big screen.
Ow.
That doesn't do it for me. I don't care about to watch it in front of a TV that has probably a lot more color to it. And then there's that. I don't like watching a movie with a ton of people.
So what you're saying is size doesn't matter.
Yes, you're
I
right,
mean-
ladies, but but I just with tons of people there, they ruin the experience because it's like if you go see a comedy and people start laughing at a joke, you're kind of like predisposed to like laugh at the joke because everyone else is laughing at it. No,
I hate that so much when other people laugh. And you're just like, oh, well.
Sometimes,
and-
sometimes though, for
and
me,
then-
that makes it better because if a joke hadn't, if I was by myself and a joke wasn't gonna make me laugh, then it's not like if I'm seeing in the theater. Like, if something wasn't going to make me laugh on my own, sometimes in the theater, if other people are laughing at it, it makes me laugh, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
Okay,
I
but-
think that makes me enjoy it more.
Okay.
Sometimes
And see,
I think people laughing is funny.
I understand that, but this is my thing. I don't want to be like all pretentious, but like being a film major, being analytical of movies, I want to analyze it by myself. I don't want any outside
Right.
forces being like, because if you wouldn't have laughed at it by yourself, well then like I feel like that movie it kind of degrades the value. If you wouldn't have laughed at it by yourself, then like
Okay,
what?
so you're approaching it from the perspective of someone like you make movies, so you take it as just the movie. Like,
I take it serious, like a little. I don't want to say like I take movies more seriously. It's just like my experience of movies is I like liking it on
It's
my
a
own.
totally different experience.
Yes.
Because I think the three of us can agree. Like, if we see it, like sometimes with a group of people, sometimes that can enhance it. Sometimes that can ruin it.
And
Yeah.
not that I do have those, like, Drag Me to Hell, that movie is stupid, but it's so
Cool
fun
movie.
it's
Yeah.
so fun to watch with a ton of people, because it's like, got those, all it is jump scares and grossness, and it's so fun to watch.
Yeah, like the only way to watch a horror movie is at night in a huge packed theater with a bunch of people, or like by yourself with like 2-3 other people.
With a lady
It's there-
friend.
I disagree. I disagree. And
Saving
and
Private
my rebuttal.
Ryan!
Saving
my-
Private Ryan
it's a
is a
horror
great
movie
movie
to
to watch
read.
with a lady friend.
Especially on my couch.
You know what movie you should never watch if you're on a date?
Private Ryan.
I was about to say Jaws. It's not Jaws. It's called Teeth.
Teeth?
Yeah.
Oh,
Never.
We're not going to talk about
Yeah.
that.
Google Teeth.
Yeah, Google it.
Or don't.
Don't.
It might be better.
I watched Lawrence of Arabia. With
You might have to Google more than just teeth, because you probably get pictures of teeth.
Like, maybe
Yeah.
teeth,
movie.
open parentheses, film, close parentheses.
Oh, you don't have to do that much.
You may regret it.
No
though.
one does that much.
Right.
Remember in middle school when they taught you all those weird things for Google, like this name plus this gives you more defined searches. No, you just type.
I have like they taught the whole reason
I
they
feel
taught
like
us that kind of stuff was to get us like better search results for actual like papers.
I feel like
can tell
Hartley
you-
has to use that more often.
You would think so. No.
Really?
No.
Major does a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm like I you'd think like, oh, I have to Google this, and this, and then write a paper over it. I just no. You want those more defined search results? No, I'll just take the 30 extra seconds of Googling. I don't really care. The Google, the special, like it's like Google. It's not the journalism one, but it's like Google
Scholar?
Google Scholar. Sometimes that's better. I've only ever used that a little, but it's honestly I just use not textbooks but like reference books. Every class I've had so far
Has a good textbook.
has
like,
a really solid textbook or has like a reference book provided.
Did you
with,
just
like,
reference the textbook?
I try not to. I try and use the straight up like the reference book every time because that just has like primary sources and that's awesome.
My
Like,
first research paper in college, we're supposed to have it was 10 primary sources and 5 secondary sources. All 5 secondary sources were the book.
That's awesome.
That's probably why I got a D on it.
Paper over. Like
I
I
want to go to
15.
college.
College is great.
College
I know. College
Wait, are you living at home? Or
No, I'm in a dorm.
It's great.
Okay, so I'm really glad we're having this conversation because we're all at least a year into college.
We're a year in.
I don't know how we.
Aaron's going into his freshman year.
Yeah,
We're
so
all-
So everyone going to school this year, college, listen up.
yeah, because we know I think
We're the masters of college.
yeah. We all have a year.
I mean, we know
everything.
what it's like to be a freshman. That's what I'm.
We're coming
I'm
fresh
not-
out of that experience.
I'm not just well, I know everything about school. Listen to me. Like, no,
We got Italian for a second.
we knew.
Listen to me.
Yeah,
First years now. Do you know they changed it? It's not freshmen anymore. It's first years.
So it's like Harry Potter.
Is it? Are they doing that because it's like a sexist thing?
I'm pretty sure.
See, honestly,
That was like a big deal at Center. I don't know.
I like that change.
What? Wait, what?
All men are
You're
fresh, but not all women are fresh. So
Yeah, because
Ew.
freshman has the word like policeman is now police officer because we have to be equal. to each
Firefighter
other.
instead of
politically
firefighter.
correct.
And
I've never
it's
heard
first
this.
years.
I've never
Honestly,
heard that.
even though that's maybe they changed that because of like gender reasons,
Why not?
I like that because I couldn't I have problems going in because I went in already
that's-
into my sort of I should have been a sophomore.
That's true.
And so
Like a
people
lot of
ask me
people.
oh, what are you? I'm like I'm a first year sophomore. Did you come back did you take a break? I'm like, no, I just have credits.
No, see, I get that, and honestly, I always figured that's why. That's why we started using that, like first year, second year, third year, fourth year. I always thought that was a thing. I never once thought it was because of some dumb sexist. Well, fresh man, and it's off. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I don't know.
Men are better.
I just
The one time we were introducing the baseball team or something. I can't really remember. But this one junior introduced himself as a third year. He got so much crap for it. It was all the freshmen were hey, Trevor Brewer, I'm a first year. It was his turn. He was hey, I'm Phil, I'm a third year. I was noob over here, third year, where are you?
Why did you that though?
I don't know. That's sports. That's sports in college. You
Just
get for everything. Oh, you got a hairy chest?
Okay, can we actually talk about that? Let's talk about this.
all right. So college,
First years.
Yes,
What-
we're all.
What happened? Let's all talk about our first week. Hartley, what happened your first week?
Honestly, I had a different first week because I moved in a good week and a half before everyone else in the school did. Because I moved in because I did my first year. I did marching band. Our school's version, we call it racer band. And so my first week consisted of constant practice. It wasn't a real first week of school. It was, got to know the campus, which I already kind of knew from, I lived on campus for a little bit one summer. So it was a different first week for me. But then once school actually started, it was kind of taking that schedule that I already had, practicing, and then just adding classes into it. And honestly,
Was it easy?
having that many practices made it really exhausting. But the classes themselves, it was a weird adjustment. But my first class going in and sitting in it wasn't I didn't feel oh man, I have to think on such a high level now. It's just it felt the same prep classes I took in high school. It was just the same level as just kind of more advanced content. But it wasn't asking me to do anything I'd never done before.
And that's what I hate. One thing I've noticed, as school progressed, the stupid scare tactics.
They try and make you
next year's gonna be so hard. No, it's just the next level.
Briarwood, how they would always call Drake Creek jail.
Is that what teachers would say?
I don't
All the 6th grade teachers would talk. They would literally call Drake's Creek, our middle school, jail.
I don't remember that.
It was terrible.
You didn't go for 7th grade, did you?
No, I did. I moved after 8th grade.
Is it after 8th grade?
Yes, I was there 7th and 8th grade.
I don't
You always get it wrong. You're
I do.
were you there 8th grade? Yes, because that's when I got cool.
All right, then.
I don't mean that
No, I get exactly what
I
you're
had
saying,
more
though.
friends 8th grade.
Yeah.
I got my braces off, cut my hair a little bit,
The hair was really long.
tried to dress a little bit better, I was lame 7th grade.
I remember
No,
that change.
no. If we're talking about lame,
Everybody was lame in elementary school and middle school.
and high school.
Because you're in elementary school.
Yeah.
Everyone down there was lame.
Hey, I was adorable as fuck.
Okay, you're still adorable.
Thank you.
That's the noise you made after you left. You're like,
No, it wasn't.
That's disgusting. That's a complete turn off.
it was.
It's a complete turn off.
Anyways,
We'll see it. You'll see it.
Yeah, no.
I think people think they're cool even in high school, and then like as soon as you get out, you realize once you get to college, it's like wow, none of that mattered. Yeah, you're gonna figure that out.
I already know.
2 weeks.
Like, Aaron's like, I got it.
Yeah, figure that out.
We're good. Doesn't matter.
But I mean, when did you guys realize that? Like was it like within like first week, or like did you kind of already go in realizing like yeah, high school none of that mattered anymore?
Well, see, for me, I took one AP class and it was AP Calculus, and like I had no trouble with it at all. Like, okay, no, the AP test, I didn't give a shit about. On the AP Calculus test, on one of the questions, I drew a picture of Pearl from SpongeBob. Oh my god! So like, I didn't care about the test. I was positive, not going to get a 4 or a 5, so it won't count for college. So I slept through it. Thank you, Miss Daniel, for telling everyone about the guy who slept through AP Calculus.
Wait, stop. She actually told people?
She told people in a different class. It was like,
Yeah.
one kid taking AP Calculus he looked at the test for 5 minutes and went to sleep.
She told AP Bio people. Like I think you. I think you guys were like right before AP Bio or something like an AP test I was taking.
Yeah.
So I remember when you guys were heading out, Miss Daniels, maybe you slept through this, but she told one of us, she told the group that was going in, I don't remember what class it was for, she was saying like some girl was having such a hard time with that test, she started crying.
I heard that actually.
Wait, the
Not
AP
from Miss
Bio?
Davis,
No,
because I never
AP
talked to Miss
Calc.
Davis.
No, Daniels, Miss Daniels, black one.
You want to keep going?
As I was saying, I only took one AP class in high school.
Right.
It's like, I already made nothing of high school. I took joke classes, had a good GPA, got into a really good college. So like,
I think I feel like AP classes mattered to me because I feel like I don't know how it is for you guys, but getting into certain classes is actually pretty competitive at my school, and just because they fill up so fast, and like that, I'm glad I had 16 credits going in, I think. Or 6.
That sounds right.
I had 6. I'm sorry, I lied. But that nonetheless, that actually
like a whole semester.
that gave me enough time though to like, because ours is who has the most credits gets to sign up for classes first.
Yeah, it's not really like seniors have priority on registration.
And exactly. That's the point.
We don't do it like that. We don't do it like exactly how many you have. It's once you reach, for us, it's if you come in with 0 to 30 hours, you have freshman status, regardless of what year you are. And then same thing from like 30 to 60, right?
So the center.
Yeah, and so it's if people with, I guess, anyone with senior status, which is 90 or more. So if you have a 90 to anywhere above that credits, you get priority registration. You register before anyone else. And then it goes down junior, sophomore, freshman.
See, that's not how it was at my school. See, I don't know how would they do it at my school because, like I said, I only had 2 classes under my belt. And I was able to sign up for my roommate, Craig, who had none.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't really like it. I don't know how it works, but nonetheless, it put me ahead, and I'm glad I took at least 2 AP classes.
So yeah.
But I mean,
we can say AP classes. We can just go ahead and say AP classes pretty damn important.
They're not that important, but I think they matter if you want an edge. All right, Aaron's gone, so bedtime with a little baby.
Little baby boy hasn't been to college yet.
Little guy. We actually got him to wait in the car. I wish that's how we got rid of him. Love you, Aaron.
That would be a lot funnier, but
yeah.
Things happen. Parents call and curfews.
You gotta go.
My first year of college, it was eye-opening. I don't know what to say. Really don't know what to say about it.
That's it.
That's how I expected college to be. Like,
so like
played
met your
sports,
expectations.
had hard classes. I had to adjust to classes a lot because I was used to just snoozing in high school. I slept all the time in high school.
I'm honestly going to say my biggest regret from high school is not sleeping more in class.
All the time. All every day. Slept in high school. And had a 3.9 GPA. So
that's better than me.
But he also didn't take AP classes.
I took one AP class.
Oh, one AP.
Hey, I took one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember orientation week at Center. All these kids are talking about like what they did in high school. Like, there's one kid over here who took every AP class his high school offered. He had, like...
That's the kid you just want to bully.
Like, 16 hours already.
Are you talking about Hartley, aren't we? Oh.
No, but he's...
I had, like, 30-something.
You did?
You did?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
you
impossible.
did?
I don't know how many this kid had. He had taken, like, I don't know, bunch of AP classes. You know, they were going around like, yeah, AP classes are so hard. I wonder how they prepared me for college. And I was like,
they don't.
I took real history twice.
That was, I think that was maybe my favorite class in high school.
And real history is, you watch movies.
Yeah.
And you write papers.
We all had Mr. Lowe, right?
Kind of write papers. You don't really have to write papers.
Apparently,
I remember making PowerPoint.
they got rid of it, though.
Probably because it was a joke.
It wasn't really a class.
It was a joke.
What was like the most educational thing we watched was like that movie about the Cuban Missile Crisis? Maybe?
No, none of
Maybe.
them were educational.
Oh, I think Dr. Strangelove was...
Dr. Strangelove was hilarious. That was in no way informative at all.
I think when you really look at it, it's an important movie in context.
But it's just a movie.
Oh, it's just a movie about dicking around.
It's a dark humor comedy about the Cold War. Like, and it's hilarious, but it doesn't teach you anything about the Cold War.
Yeah.
Regardless, I took joke classes in high school, so I wasn't prepared completely
for the
that was my first semester at Center. I got a 2.2 GPA first semester.
It's actually
2 C's, C plus, and a B minus. I was actually proud. That B minus, I f***ing earned that thing.
Hey, I mean, I didn't do much better my first semester. All my 3-hour credit classes were all, I think it was all B's and maybe a C. And I don't think I got a single A on a 3-hour class.
Hartley, idiot.
I was taking f***ing Japanese.
Mistake.
I don't remember any of that.
Yes.
I remember saying I maybe know how to say hi.
That was a mistake.
Dude,
It was.
That was a mistake.
I don't want to do Spanish.
Second semester, brought that GP up a ton. Got a 3.2. I mean, like, full point. All I did was talk to my professors. It was that easy.
So, real quick, do you have like your hall? You've talked about them a lot. How you guys are really close. Do you have like a really like open door? Like everyone just keeps their doors open, kind of hall.
Kinda.
Because I've heard a lot about that.
I mean, yeah, like we were able to just walk in. Now, obviously, if the door's closed, we knock.
Mm-hmm.
Common courtity, like, don't just like, what's up, guys? Like, oh, you're jerking off in here. Like, no, like,
nobody at Center knows how to knock. That pissed me off. Like, no one ever walked in on me jerking. Not that I would do that.
But rest assured, Mom and Dad.
I was just like quick glance to the camera was.
But one time, I was changing, and I took my boxers off, and you know how sometimes you just want to touch your wiener?
Obviously. All the time.
I was...
Right now.
Right. I love to touch it, but I can't.
Oh my god.
But I was just like slapping it. Mother Jordan Short flings the door open, and I can't do anything.
Weird Snapchat guy.
Just walks in. Out. Like...
You're like, mid, like, clap.
I'm not like I heard the door open, stopped. So, like, pants are down, shirt's on, completely weird. He walks in, like...
Situation's as weird as it can get.
Yeah, as weird as possible. Like, at least I'm not just full-on rager. But I'm just like, can you give me a sec? And, like... All he wanted to do was show me how he had a lazy eye in the passport picture he just took. Like, you couldn't f***ing knock.
Oh my god.
Could have saved both of us from that. No respect for privacy.
Oh my god.
Check this out. Isn't this cool?
Yeah, dude. You, dude.
I wanted to take a shower one night.
Aaron's gone.
He's still in the car. He's still in the car.
But I wanted to take a shower one night, and I forgot all my. So like, no shampoo, body wash,
Yeah.
shave, razor, whatever.
You shave in the shower?
Yeah.
That was a girl thing. I've done it before. I'm just
Oh, I just
Never
don't.
shaved in the shower.
really.
Never.
I'm gonna
It's like,
test.
I don't know. I just need. I always shave before the shower.
I just
I shave
in it.
after. I'm just gonna say, they make female razors that activate in the shower, so like you don't need shave gel or anything. Best thing ever. All right, so for everyone who stuck around through the video and actually watched, thank you. We really appreciate it. And I think that's all we got for now. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll continue to do these during breaks or something.
We'll cut that.
Hopefully we can.
We'll cut that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
yeah.
cool things to talk about.
Maybe.
If you have ideas, send them in, but we won't listen to them.
Yeah. Fuck
Everyone who watched us, we hate you.
you viewers.
If you watch us again, I'll murder you.
All right, so thanks to everyone who stuck through and watched the whole episode of what we're calling POPCAST. We really appreciate it, and we'd like to keep doing this. This is our first try. It's a little bit of an experiment for us. We're amateurs, and we'd like to keep going. So any constructive criticism would be really appreciated. We'd also really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, subscribe, give us your input, suggest new things to talk about, just new ideas, new concepts. We'd appreciate all of that. So just trying to get this out there so we can get a little bit of exposure, try and get some people to see what's going on, and see if people like this idea and if they'd like it to keep happening. So yeah, thanks for watching. That was really that time, wasn't it?
I thought it was great.
All right.
I wonder how many comments we're gonna get saying.
Probably like 9.
Suck, dude.
Oh, I expect that to be like 90% of
Oh,
them.
thanks, Mom.